morning alongside me to call all the action of the Aussies' first up game of the Hsbc Sydney Sevens. It is a good morning to Drew Mitchell.
Thanks, Shawnee. What a fantastic matchup we have here. Australia versus Argentina. Both teams' first game of the weekend. And what a cracker it's proving to be.
Okay, Australia taking on Argentina. They squared off in the opening game last week over in Hamilton, where Australia got home by just 5 points. The bod squad in the house here to cheer home Ben O'Donnell, who is one of the absolute out-and-out superstars of the World Series. Johnny Porch as well in the number 6. He's so key to the Aussies' chances this weekend, and they are the defending champions here at home. Too good in the decider last year at the SFS, taking down South Africa. So much punch up front, so much pace out wide in this Aussie lineup. Maurice Longbottom in the number 11 jersey can ignite from anywhere. Argentina will have fond memories from this same event last week in Hamilton. They were below their best, just jagging 2 wins alongside 3 losses. Australia won through to the cup draw before being bounced by New Zealand. Richard Kelly, the boss for this one. Australia v Argentina. The defending champions about to do their thing, and there it is. The stage for this Pool D matchup. Hutchison and Anderson get set. Argentina kicking off, and it'll hop forward in a touch. Hasn't gone the 10. We'll go back to halfway for the free kick.
Yeah, not a great start from the Argentinians. We speak about it so often. It's so crucial to get your set piece right. Almost unforgivable for not going 10 metres there.
So now Maurice Longbottom, ball in hand, restarts play. Looks to the right. Such a strong feature of the Australian game, their set-piece player, and here it is with Porch. Porch cuts back in field after taking that lovely long ball from Louis Holland. Here's Holland again at first receiver, shuffles it on to Lockie Anderson, always direct. Anderson carries a couple with him. Longbottom hops at the line, looks to fend off. The defender can't do so. Nice tackle, Luna. Now ripped away by Argentina. A loose carry from Longbottom, and now the fend and go from Carreras.
Argentina capitalised on the opportunity gifted to them from the Australians. Maurice Longbottom found himself a little bit isolated, tried to release the ball and get back up, but in doing so, put the ball on an absolute platter there for the Argentinians. As we see him here, he releases it, gets to his feet, but they all drive over it. Leaving the ball there to be just picked up. Lewis Holland comes across to an attempted cover tackle. Gets brushed off, and that's a try. Opening try to the Argentinians.
Quality finish from Carreras, the 19-year-old, with the opening try. The conversion is off to the right, and Tim Walsh has some work to do. Down by 5 after 2, the Aussie coach. This time last year, he was helping guide the Australian women to the title here in Sydney. Nice take, Hutchison. Anderson, good lift also. O'Donnell now injects himself into the contest. O'Donnell held up there by Luna. He's had a couple of strong tackles inside his first 3 minutes of play. Here's Porch. Shaping and now cutting through Argentina. 40 from his line. Argentina get a nice shot on it, the breakdown, and now look to step their way through, really exerting pressure at the breakdown. The Pumas settled in tight. I now need a scrum half for Australia. No one's there, but luckily they're awarded the penalty.
The Australians, on a number of occasions, they're just having to overcommit in terms of numbers at the breakdown. Argentina, putting a lot of pressure on the Australians at the breakdown. But on this occasion, Mare just coming in from the side, just releasing that pressure that they were putting on the Australians.
Longbottom. All the play has been camped in the Aussie half. Holland Holds it up nicely. Good line from Anderson towards halfway now. O'Donnell, long bottom. Contained with his first carry. This time round, he's a touch slippery out. Long bottom has beaten 3. Now opens him up down the left-hand side. Found Maloof. Anderson holds it up for Henry Hutchison. Forward pass. They're going to come back.
That's a spectator's try from Hutchison. Out of the hands, it looked like it drifted forward. The assistant referee confirming that. Yeah, just out of the hands of Anderson, it does drift forward. Maurice Longbottom looking dangerous each time he touched it, but what he did there, which I liked, he committed the Argentinian defenders and didn't try and overplay his hand, and then passed it to his players on the outside, giving an opportunity down the left-hand flank.
Set. Kazambalez rips it to the short side. Aussies are up to the threat that he poses. And they pin down Argentina for the moment. O'Donnell with a rush out wide sends Argentina back towards the breakdown, and now they get a shot on here, Australia. Again, O'Donnell with a great line speed out wide. We'll have to scoot back here through Porch. Another great chase coming from Argentina, and John Porch with ball in hand. Looks to O'Donnell. Porch holds his feet nicely. That's a great seed for Ben O'Donnell. Smart play. Picks and goes again. Now keeps it in the field of play. Argentina slap it in a touch. It'll be an Aussie line-out throw.
Time. A smart play from Ben O'Donnell. Realising he was going to go into touch. Bit of footwork there, but then he gets up and plays it again, but just drops it back in through his legs. Argentina trying to claim it, came off Lewis Holland, but...
Well, in this same game last week, Ben O'Donnell shredded Argentina, so they are wised up this time round. Argentina, long bottom on the sweep, goes round, connects with Holland. Holland swings it back for O'Donnell, now long bottom. Looking to work it back to the near side. Kennewell catches a touchline, and that is going to frustrate Aussie Sevens boss Tim Walsh no end.
Yeah, it's absolute coach killer going into touch. In all forms of rugby, should only ever go into touch in the act of attempting to score a try. There's no reason to go into touch otherwise. Step off your outside foot, get back in field. Otherwise, you're just gifting the ball to the opposition.
Yeah, if you stay there.
Looking forward to seeing Jarrell Skelton get on the park. 19 years of age, is that unit in the middle there. He is an absolute weapon. Has been wreaking havoc in defence and attack. Jarrell Skelton. Argentina, line-out throw is okay, and now they're just going to play the conditions here and knock it downtown. Long bottom scoots back and scoops it up. Has beaten one. Long bottom, make it 2. Long bottom looking for support, beats another. Now links up with Parahi. Parahi dragging the Argentinian defender with him. Nice powering contact from Parahi. Argentina off their feet there. Richard Kelly initially says it's all right. Now gets the call, and that is how he sees it too. They lose their feet.
Great work from Maurice Longbottom getting back, but then just a number of left foot steps here. The guy has got electric feet, and then linking up with Parahi, who just showed immense strength to drag a defender.
Australia looking to counter that try from Carreras. O'Donnell. Kennewell sends Anderson infield. Now Kennewell to the out, over the top. He's loaded. Is Kennewell with power and pace, and he levels the score.
Oh, he certainly does. What I like to see there is he made a little adjustment from just a little early when he went into touch. He angles back in at the defender, putting all his weight and power back in field. That way he meant that he was safe from the danger of the sideline. Nice to see him make that small adjustment, and as a result gets himself and his team 5 points. See, just off his right outside foot there. Not much the Argentinian defender could do.
Porch, looking to give Australia the lead, does so. And right on halftime, the Aussies give themselves a 2-point buffer at the break. All right, let's go into the huddle here.
So when we go breakdowns, we need to make sure...
Stephen Halls, assistant coach.
I can guarantee you, boys, if we know where we're going, no one will get the ball off us, all right? I know it's really fucking structure, but it's not. In the first 1 or 2 phases, we know the direction of the ball, we can get in, we can get it out. And I'll tell you that, we'll win the game. That ruck will win the game, rather than any footwork, any fucking individual. If we win that ruck first, go right, punch it again, you walk through the score, all right? Take the 15, boys, you know that, come out the ruck. Okay, so 4 players like Jesse, use your point of difference. Don't go side by side, have it in behind. Okay, and if they are piling in, if you're first receiver, you've got to get there first, all right? If you respect the ball, okay, this game will be ours, all right? They kicked it twice to us and we've got it and made it pay, all right? They will kick again, okay? So Teddy will kick and it's the conditions. So hurry back and get there, okay? Remember, and from our point of view, a territory game, all right? If you're way down there, you drill 7 up. 7 up or 6 up, you own that area, okay? Good test for us here, okay? Next moment. They're going to come at the ruck as well, so make sure you get in behind, don't get side by side, get in behind, and it allows you to become a halfback.
Clear messages there from head coach Tim Walsh about respecting the breakdown. When Argentina put on some pressure at the breakdown, he was asking for the first receiver, if need be, to go in and add their assistance. But the crucial thing is to respect that ball and to win the breakdown.
So the bod squad on hand for Ben O'Donnell, the man in the number 5 jersey. And don't forget, we've got the Aussie women doing their thing this weekend as well. They finished top of their pool yesterday. Finished today with 2 wins and a 1 loss, but they look good in parts. Looking to defend their title here in Sydney as well as the men. Time on. And we are moving and shaking once more. Australia deep with a restart. Filled there by Bazan Velez. This guy has filthy feet. Looking to open up Australia off the restart. And he does so. He finds Luna. And Argentina, just like that, reclaim the lead.
You'll hear it so many times over the weekend, just how important the kickoff is. That occasion, Australia just not getting the defence behind the ball here. Just a one-on-one miss from Kennewell. Then linking up with Luna, he runs the length. Great start to the second half for Argentina.
Conversion is good. 12-7 the score. The difference is 5 once more. Australia found themselves down early in this contest, and that's a well-weighted restart. Argentina slap it back, and on they come again. Argentina go whack whack, and Australia are under the pump.
Oh, Sean, I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm going to. The kickoff is so important in this game of rugby sevens, and Australia, they just look to just not show enough urgency. You look at them running back, look at the difference in the body language from the Argentina chaser compared to the Australians. They're just ambling back, and as a result, they find themselves conceding another try. Edgard, the replacement, coming on with an immediate impact.
Well, Argentina really cranking it up here on the Aussies. They lead by 12 now. Plenty of time left, though, for the green and gold as Parahi this time round pulls in the restart. He steps over the first up tackle. O'Donnell, deep cut there for Anderson. Anderson, he gets jarred. Heavy tackle from Alvarez. Over the top of O'Donnell to Porch. Porch rounded up and driven into the turf.
Clear release.
Penalty, Australia. Holland. finds Maloof. Maloof put down in another heavy hit. Argentina really making them count. O'Donnell cleverly picks and goes again. It's hard graft, and it's about to get even harder here for Australia. And it'll be a yellow card for throwing the ball away as well. Oh, boy. Lockie Anderson comes off. It'll be 7-on-6 for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's not acceptable when your team's under so much pressure, both on the field but also scoreboard pressure. Just can't afford to, one, give away the penalty, but then compound that by getting a yellow card. Argentina choosing to go for the shot.
Little Gaston Revol, the skipper. We're going to stripe through another 3 points. Oh, he hits them sweet. Does the little Gaston Revol. And that's a cleverly taken 3 points. It bounces it out to a 15-point lead for Argentina, and Australia are going to need 2 converted tries plus some. It's a masterclass from the restart from Argentina. They are such an awkward team to take down. And again, they catch the Aussies out of position.
8 and 5.
Yeah, now they've got that lead. They're just playing really smart rugby, finding space, executing well, and just keeping the Aussies deep in their own territory.
They're going to be two-man line-outs, and make sure you stick up. No, they're going to be
Here comes Joshy Coward, playing in just his second HSBC Sevens World Series event. Straight into the play. Coward over to Holland. Holland takes it on himself, now releases Maloof. In turn goes to Coward. That was a tough one for Coward to pull in, and Argentina have another try, do they? They celebrate like it's on the board.
Yeah, well, check.
Did Longbottom get a fingernail to it
Timo.
before Argentina's Bazan Velez got his mitt down?
Yeah, just try yes or no, please. Grounding.
Richard Kelly gets the TMO involved. Maloof looked for Coward. It was a tough pass to pull in, especially with Alvarez on Coward's back. Longbottom looking for the shot here, didn't get it. And Argentina are making a statement here, Drew Mitchell.
Oh, they certainly are. Pressure is a funny thing.
Richard, when you're on the screen, you may award the try.
Pressure is a funny thing, and Australia are under an immense amount of pressure, and they're just compounding it by silly errors.
But what this does now for Australia is puts huge pressure on them for the rest of the day. The other 2 teams that round out Pool D are South Africa and Tonga. South Africa, the defending series champions. Argentina slip it through via the boot of Gaston Revol.
Thank you.
It has been a clinical performance from the South Americans.
Yeah, they'll be looking to slow it up a little bit as much as they can here. Try and limit the amount of opportunity the Australians have to get back into this game. As we saw yesterday, sometimes for and against can be crucial.
Lovely take from Maloof.
Tackler out.
Hutchison just trying to spark something for the Aussies. Holland over the top for Coward, looks inside. Coward connects with Longbottom. A super seed from Coward. Maurice Longbottom slides it in. Holland knocks over the extra 2.
Henry Hutchison looking to play quick. The Aussies knew they had an advantage on the outside. Lovely ball from Lewis Holland, and Coward with a bit of footwork in the outside. Ball back into Maurice Longbottom, who did his best to get there as quickly as possible.
As you say, though, Drew Mitchell, for and against will be crucial. Australia have got to try and find a way to put some extra points on the board here. Still have Tonga, then South Africa to come a little later tonight, and still being asked questions by Argentina, who have been tremendous. They've led almost every step of the way. And enjoying some additional possession late in this one. That one is out in the fly.
Yep.
And the Aussies will get one final swing.
As you say, Australia will get one last chance from a line out. Tried to go quick, but the line out's been set. Tim Walsh and Stephen Hoyles will have a little bit to do before their next match.
Just hold the ball, hold the ball. I need you on the mark.
We'll just go again.
Blue, step down.
Referee just wanting a clear gap there in the line out.
Up goes Anderson, long bottom, over to Holland. Coward on the short line. That is going to work out okay as Holland goes round and takes a return pass from Coward. Porch for Coward again. Coward has added some spark since coming on late. Try assist moments ago for Maurice Longbottom, but now Argentina just snap it back. Revolt, Gaston Revolt. They've had enough. Luna. Job done for the Argentinians. And they spring a big upset early on day one. Argentina winners here, 29